home of the Cowboys. He is Dan Orlovsky, live in the flesh.
What's up?
What's up? You tell us what's up.
Not much. Good to be with you guys. I didn't know we were doing this till like 30 minutes ago. I said, oh, the boys from 105.3, huh?
Yeah. So how do you recap our
relationship?
How would you summarize it?
This is the first time we've ever met in person?
I believe so.
I would hope you remember that, unless you think we're insignificant.
I didn't know you were that tall. I would have known.
Everyone says that. A working relationship.
Oh, I have a recap.
Okay.
Me and you were boys. That's the way I viewed it. I could tell people. I can DM Dan Orlovsky. I even got the phone number.
You didn't respond to my last DM.
I didn't.
As he would call, he left you on read. That's what he says.
I'm going to get to that. You and I were tight. I'm like, this is a very nice, genuine dude in the media. You respond to everybody. You go back and forth. I like you on TV. I think you're fantastic on TV.
Thank you.
I have a coworker who feels a little bit different. He tried to poison my mind. Mm-hmm. He tried to infiltrate and say, no, you are being fooled. You're being taken. And then you put out the quarterback list where Dak Prescott was, I think, 12 out of 14.
Yeah.
So then I said, you got to come on. We got to schedule you. We're trying to work around, the kids, trying to work around the dentist. And then Dak blew up against Tampa, and I think we were looking for some accountability, and then we went sour. That's my summary of it. Would you disagree with any of that?
What accountability did you want for after the Tampa game? Did
I wanted you to
say he played really well?
I wanted you to say first I thought that your build up to it was trashing Dak.
Why do you guys think I trashed Dak? I have nothing but.
You said he's played his worst season.
Did he? Is that an outrageous statement?
I think 2017 may have been his worst season.
Was that before the Amari trade?
Yes.
Okay, so there was that stretch of like 6 or 8 games that weren't great. Yes.
I don't think it's an outrageous. I don't think it's an outrageous statement. I said we played your clip of saying Dallas is not going to blow out Tampa. So then we brought that back
I didn't
up.
Say that.
You did say that. And then when you said like liar on there, like don't lie, all that stuff back and forth, that's when it crossed the line. It got a little personal. That's where I'm coming from. Okay? So, but I'm here to make amends if you want to make amends. But
how would you like to make amends?
Say you were wrong.
About what?
Where do you think what
I'm a fan of Dak Prescott as a human being.
Okay.
Where do you think he's a good player?
Where do you think I was unfair?
I never said you were unfair.
Okay. Why do we have beef on social media?
Why were we going
back and forth? You DM me seriously ?
And that was it.
But why? Why did you DM me that?
Oh, someone had hit me up and said that you were like dragging my name or something. So I just wrote seriously, and you didn't respond back.
Yeah. Okay.
He left you on read.
Yeah.
Left me on read.
That's all.
What do you think? What general tone do you get from Cowboy fans?
In person or on social media?
Correct. Social media.
99.9% negative and hate.
Why do you think that is?
Because I probably tell an alternative opinion on their team and quarterback than they have.
Do you think Dak is top 10 in the league?
He probably flirts with like top 10, top 12. I think that I've always said there's a group of guys that are like 5 or 6 of them that are pretty independent on what's around them. Like no matter if there's good coaching or good players, like they're going to play at a pretty high level consistently. Yeah. And then there's a group of 8 or so guys that, flirt with playing really good football, okay football, and they are dependent on like, hey, is the coach the right guy? Are they healthy up front? Do they have the players on the outside? Or they run all that? And I think I put him in that world of 8 or so.
I don't like your body language right now. you're way too casual.
He's very chill.
You're like, you got like that smirk. I thought you were.
You thought I was going to come angry?
Yeah. Thought you were coming in for battle.
No.
Okay.
I don't have. Listen, I'm in a. We're in a world where you say things. People. I was saying this about it today. I think when you make an opinion, your opinion is always wrong. When you're in my world, our world, it is. As long as you sit there and give the reasoning why you have your opinion, then you're okay with it. But it should be 100% wrong. An opinion that isn't disagreed with in our business is a bad opinion. It's boring.
What do you say to those who say that ESPN has you guys giving scripted thoughts?
All right, that's a great question. I've been at ESPN for 5 years. ESPN has never once told me, say this or don't say this. Now, I've had moments when I said, like, hey, I'm thinking about phrasing it this way, especially with, like, some serious topics, and people have been like, maybe there's a different way that you can say that, but not football-oriented.
But that's not an opinion. Like,
no,
those aren't
no
opinions
one has
yet.
ever said, like, do we talk about the Cowboys a lot? For sure. But there's a reason why we talk about the Cowboys a lot.
Yeah.
They have the biggest fan base in the world, but I've never had anybody at ESPN say it this way or don't say it that way.
The Dak 12 out of 14 felt like a trolley opinion. Now I remember our back and forth. I was arguing with you. You can't have Daniel Jones higher.
Daniel played better this year.
Okay, but did Dak?
Do I think
based on what?
But you also had Tom Brady higher, and I told you can't have you have to keep the same standard. Did Brady play better than Dak this year?
Yeah.
He did not.
He did.
Tom Brady played better
Based on numbers or like film studies?
Film study.
So
I've said this about Dak multiple times. The weird interceptions that he threw this year were so uncharacteristic of him. They were also uncharacteristic of a lot of quarterbacks. Like basic stuff that he had never done before.
But
Tom didn't do that.
How can you take 1 year of Daniel Jones and say that you would prefer to have him as your playoff quarterback?
That's not what the ranking was.
What was it? Your quarterback's heading in.
Who was playing better football?
So it wasn't.
Who was playing better
it
football?
wasn't a list of what playoff quarterback you would want to play your playoff game.
No.
This seems like semantics,
you're
Dan.
reading into it.
Reading into how else would I take it?
It's the who was playing the best football at that moment.
Okay.
And the only reason I put Brock Purdy at 14 was because I couldn't be completely irrational because we'd only seen him play regular season games. It was like 6 or 7 at that point. Geno played better than Dak Prescott this year. Do I think that Geno Smith is like this significantly better player? No, I don't. Do I think Daniel is no, but they played better football this year.
Bobby?
Yep.
Floor is yours.
I don't know. I think that it's I mean it's that just right there sounds wildly inconsistent to me. To say, well, I can't put Brock up there because if you want to talk about like who was playing better, there was nobody really playing better in that playoff stretch over the last 6 weeks than Brock Purdy.
Yes,
so if you want to who? The
Joe
13
Burrow.
you put ahead of him? Like I mean
Yeah.
no, because that's the thing is that when you look at where Dak was by any like objective measure that we have to measure their play, when you talk about Daniel Jones play better, no. Like especially Dak, like when you look at
Daniel Jones played
EPA,
better.
completion percentage over expectation, you look at all that stuff.
But you're looking at are you using your side of the conversation strictly off numbers and measurement?
No, I'm just saying that what we have that we can tangibly evaluate that on, other than just my eyes tell me or I did this or that.
Right.
The tangible things we can look at, he played better.
Well, you're looking at measurement, right? You're looking at numbers. I'm watching every single snap from every single game, from every single week. That's probably like the fundamental difference is like where you guys or you, at least in your words, it sounds like you're saying like you're looking at how things are being weighed or measured of performance, and I'm just saying I'm watching every single snap.
Okay,
and that's when I sit there and say like, well, Dak Prescott threw an interception on double slants versus cover 3. He should never throw an interception on double slants versus cover 3. He's never done that.
I like you.
Thanks.
These guys.
I know I'm going to be disliked. I'm okay with that.
I didn't say I dislike. I genuinely my gut tells me you're a good dude. You're a genuinely good dude.
I do not dislike Dak Prescott. I would be a bad human being if I disliked him.
As a quarterback.
I don't dislike him as a quarterback.
Yeah, I don't care what you think about him as a person. I'm talking about you as a person. I think you're a genuinely good person. That's what my gut tells me.
Try to be.
Okay. But this body language. You're,
you're
giving me this sly smile of like you're thinking something in the back of your mind.
I can't win with you, man.
Yeah. Dan Orlovsky.
Oh, baby.
Thank you for showing up, sitting down. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.